Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Anna. I'm Anna, and today we have a super exciting episode about how to build your English vocabulary fast.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and I'm so excited for this episode because sometimes I feel like I know grammar, but I don't have enough words to express myself.
Exactly, Emma. That's a very common problem. You can know all the grammar rules, but if you don't have the words to say what you want, it's hard to speak or write English confidently.
So, vocabulary is really important, right?
Absolutely. Vocabulary is the foundation of your English. The more words you know, the easier it is to understand what others are saying and to express yourself.
That makes sense. But sometimes I forget new words quickly.
Don't worry, that's normal. The key is to learn words in the right way so you remember them faster. In this episode, we will give you simple and fun methods to learn English words quickly and remember them easily.
Great. I can't wait to learn. So, what is the first step to building vocabulary?
Step 1 is to start with words that are useful to you.
Useful words? Can you explain that?
Sure. Useful words are words that you need in your everyday life. For example, if you like cooking, learn words about food and cooking first. If you work in an office, learn words about your job and work tasks.
Oh, I get it. So I don't need to learn the most difficult or rare words first. I just need the words I will actually use.
Exactly. When you learn words you use every day, you practice them naturally and you remember them faster.
That sounds very practical. Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you are learning English for shopping. You can start with words like price, buy, cheap, expensive, receipt, discount, and store.
Oh, yes. Those are words I will really use when I go shopping or talk about shopping.
Exactly. And you can make small sentences with these words. For example, the price of this shirt is very high. Or, I want to buy a cheap phone.
Oh, so making sentences helps me remember the words better.
Yes, words are easier to remember when you connect them to real situations or when you use them in sentences.
That's a really good tip. What's the next step after choosing useful words?
We'll talk about that in the next chapter, but first, a small exercise for our listeners. Think about 3 words you use every day in your life. Maybe it's food, work, hobbies, or school. Write them down and try to make one sentence with each word.
Yes, that's fun and easy, and it helps you practice right away.
Exactly. Vocabulary learning is more effective when it's personal and practical. Welcome back, everyone. In the first chapter, we learned that starting with useful words is the first step to building your English vocabulary.
Yes, and now we are going to talk about how to remember these words quickly, right?
Exactly. Step 2 is to use fun methods to remember words. Learning new words can feel boring if you just read them from a book, but if you make it fun, your brain remembers them faster.
That sounds good. Can you give an example?
Of course. One fun method is making stories with new words.
Stories? Really? How does that work?
It's simple. Let's say you are learning 3 words: dog, park, and happy. You can make a small story. The dog runs in the park. The dog is very happy.
Oh, so instead of remembering 3 separate words, I remember a story. That's much easier.
Exactly. Your brain loves stories. When words are in a story, they're easier to remember.
That's a really good tip. What's another method?
Another fun way is using pictures or flashcards.
Oh, I like pictures. I always remember pictures better than words.
Yes. For example, if you are learning the word apple, draw a small apple or find a picture of one. Then say the word out loud while looking at the picture. Apple.
That's very visual. It helps me connect the word with the object.
Exactly. You can also make digital flashcards on your phone with apps like Anki or Quizlet. You see the word, the picture, and sometimes even the pronunciation.
That's great. What about another fun method?
Another one is learning words with music or songs.
Oh, I love music. How does that work?
Very simple. Find English songs with words you want to learn. Listen carefully and try to sing along.
Oh, so singing helps me remember the words?
Yes, your brain remembers words better when they're connected to rhythm, music, and emotions.
That sounds fun and easy. Any other method?
Yes, games. You can play word games like word matching, crosswords, or even hangman with English words.
Oh, I love games. I didn't know games can help me learn English words.
Absolutely. Games are fun and make learning less stressful, and your brain remembers words faster when learning is enjoyable.
So the key is to make learning fun. Stories, pictures, music, and games.
Exactly. And one more tip, use the words immediately. Write a sentence, talk to a friend in English, or practice speaking using the new words.
Yes, I think using words right away makes them stick in my memory. Perfect, Emma. So for today's small exercise, pick 3 new words you want to learn. Then try one of these methods. Make a story, draw a picture, sing a song, or play a game with them. That's fun and easy. I can't wait to try it.
That's the spirit. And in the next chapter, we will talk about how to remember even more words faster using categories, themes, and word families.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. I can't wait to learn more.
Me too. Keep practicing, everyone. And remember, small steps every day lead to big progress in English. Welcome back. In the last chapter, we talked about how to remember words using pictures, fun methods, and games, and repetition and daily habits.
Yes, and I already feel that my brain is getting used to new words. But sometimes I get confused because there are so many words in English.
That's completely normal, Emma. And here comes the next big trick to learn words faster. Learning words in groups, also called themes, synonyms, and word families.
Themes? Word families? That sounds complicated.
Not at all. Let me explain. First, themes are words that belong to the same topic. For example, if the theme is food, you can learn apple, banana, bread, cheese, milk, and rice.
Oh, so learning words in a group makes it easier to remember them because they are connected?
Exactly. Your brain likes connections. When you think of apple, you also think of banana or milk because they are all food words.
That makes sense. And what about synonyms?
Synonyms are words that have the same or very similar meaning. For example, happy and joyful are synonyms. Big and large are also synonyms.
Oh, so if I learn happy, I can also learn joyful at the same time.
Exactly. And it helps you sound more natural and advanced in English because you have more words to express the same idea.
That's great. And what about word families?
Word families are groups of words that come from the same root word. For example, the root word teach has a family: teacher, teaching, taught, and teachable.
Oh, I see. So learning one root word can help me remember many related words.
Exactly. It's very efficient. Instead of learning 10 random words, you learn one root word and get 4 or 5 words automatically.
That's amazing. Can you give another example?
Sure. Let's take the root word play. The family is play, player, playing, playful, and replay.
Oh, wow. So I can make many sentences with these words.
Exactly. For example, I like to play football. She is a good player. We are playing a game now. The puppy is very playful. I want to replay this video.
That's really helpful. Learning one word gives me 5 words at once.
Yes. And here's another tip. When you group words by theme or family, you can make mind maps.
Mind maps? What's that?
A mind map is a visual way to organize words. You write a main word in the center, then draw lines to related words. For example, in the middle, you write food, then lines to apple, banana, bread, and cheese.
Oh, that looks fun, and it helps me see all the words together.
Exactly. Your brain remembers visual connections much better than random words.
So, to learn vocabulary fast, I should 1. Learn words in themes. 2. Learn synonyms. 3. Learn word families. 4. Use mind maps to connect words.
Perfect summary, Emma. And if you combine this with daily repetition, fun methods, and practical use, your English vocabulary will grow very quickly.
Wow! I feel like I finally have a clear plan to learn many words fast.
That's the goal. And here's today's exercise for our listeners. Pick a theme you like. It can be food, travel, school, or hobbies. Write 5 main words, then find synonyms or word family words for each. Mix small sentences with them and review them every day.
That's a lot of fun! I'm going to do it right after this episode.
Fantastic! And in the next chapter, we'll talk about how to use all these words naturally in speaking and writing. That will help you be confident in real-life situations.
Oh yes, I want to speak and write English like a native one day.
You will get there, step by step. Keep practicing.
So far, we've learned fun ways to remember words, daily repetition, and grouping words by themes and word families.
Yes, but I sometimes feel nervous about using new words when I speak or write. I'm afraid I will make mistakes.
That's very normal, Emma. The next important step is to use the words you learn in real life. The more you use them, the faster your brain remembers them.
Okay, but how can I start? I don't have someone to practice English with every day.
You don't need someone else to start. You can practice by speaking to yourself. For example, describe what you are doing in English. I am drinking water. I am reading a book. I am learning English. Oh, so even talking to myself counts as practice. Absolutely. Your brain and mouth are practicing at the same time. You can also write simple sentences or keep a small diary. Writing helps you remember words longer because you are using them in context.
That makes sense. And what about speaking with other people?
That's the next step. Try speaking with a friend, joining an online English group, or talking to a language partner. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day is enough to improve.
That sounds doable. I can start with small sentences first.
Exactly. Start small and don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. For example, if you forget a word, try to describe it in another way.
Like, if I forget the word excited, I can say, I feel very happy about something.
Perfect. That's a great way to keep speaking without stopping, and your brain will remember the correct word next time.
That makes me feel better. So I don't need to be perfect, I just need to use the words.
Yes. And another helpful tip is to review your words regularly. Even after you learn them, spend a few minutes every day or every few days reading, writing, and saying them out loud. This moves words from your short-term memory to your long-term memory.
Okay, so daily practice, even a little, is better than trying to learn a lot at once.
Exactly. And one more thing, try to connect new words to situations in your life. For example, if you learn the word travel, think about your next trip or a place you want to visit. Then make a sentence. I want to travel to the mountains next weekend.
Oh, that makes the word easier to remember because it connects to something I care about.
Exactly. That's why using words in real life, speaking, writing, and thinking in English makes learning much faster and more fun.
I feel like I finally understand how to make my words stick. I just need to practice every day, use words in small sentences, and connect them to real life.
Perfect summary, Emma. Keep practicing, and your vocabulary will grow faster than you expect.
I'm ready to start today.
That's the spirit. Now that we've talked about using words in daily life and making practice fun and creative, learning words can feel easier if you enjoy the process.
Fun? Like games. I like games.
Exactly. One simple game is word association. You take a word, like sun, and then say the first word that comes to your mind, like hot, bright, or beach. Then make a small sentence. The sun is very bright today.
Oh, that sounds fun, and it helps me think about the word in different ways.
Yes. And another method is storytelling. Pick 5 or 6 new words and make a short story with them. For example, if your words are dog, park, run, happy, and ball, you can say, the dog is very happy. It runs in the park and plays with a ball.
Oh, that makes the words easier to remember because I connect them in a story.
Exactly. And you can make the stories funny or silly because your brain remembers funny things better.
I like that. What else can I do?
You can also use flashcards, but in a creative way. On one side, write the word, and on the other side, write a sentence or draw a small picture. Then test yourself.
Oh, pictures help a lot because I can see the word in my mind.
Yes. And another tip is to teach someone else. Even if it's just explaining a word to a friend or your little brother, teaching helps you remember the word much better.
That's clever. I can even teach my cat.
Sure, as long as you say the words out loud, it counts. Speaking out loud is very powerful. Okay, and I think I can also use apps or online tools to learn words while playing games. Yes, many apps make vocabulary practice fun, interactive, and easy to do every day. Just remember to combine the app with speaking and writing so you use the words in real life.
I see. So the key is to practice in different ways. Speaking, writing, drawing, storytelling, and playing games.
Exactly. Using many methods together makes your brain remember words faster and longer. And the more you enjoy it, the easier it is to keep learning every day.
I like that. It doesn't feel like boring study. It's actually fun.
That's the point. Learning vocabulary doesn't have to be hard. With fun exercises, daily practice, and using words in real life, you will see big improvements in a short time.
I'm motivated already. I want to start using all these methods today.
That's fantastic, Emma. Keep practicing, and soon you'll notice that your English vocabulary is growing quickly, and you can use words naturally in sentences. Emma, now that we've talked about using words in daily life and making practice fun and creative, let's talk about something very important: reviewing words regularly and building a daily routine.
Oh, yes. I sometimes forget words, even after I learn them.